Hello everybody, welcome to this Verbling class. Today's class is called Thought Questions, and we're going to be looking at a really interesting website which basically has lists and lists of questions which people answer in their own ways. The point is not actually the answer but the question. It's a really good way to kind of practice speaking in an informal way and have a bit of fun because there's some really good questions. So the point is we're going to visit this website, and you guys are going to get to choose which questions you would like to ask and answer and practice speaking together and having some fun. So I'm teacher Amy, and this is a speaking class. Do come and join us if you'd like to practice your speaking. Before we actually get started on the questions, I just want to let you know that there are two useful pages that you can check out in your spare time that will help you with your experience on Verbling, we hope. The first one that you'll see in the chat box is my Facebook page, and if you connect up with any of the teachers on Facebook, then you can see what's going on as you log on and off Facebook during the week, which can be handy to keep you on track with your English learning. If you would like to find out a little bit more about a specific teacher, the best place to go is to their Verbling teacher page, where you can find out everything you should need to know about them, such as who they are, how long they've been teaching, their experience, that kind of stuff. Also, their schedule. So if you're interested in attending their classes, which is what we're doing right now, then you can do that. Or if you're interested in private tutoring, that's another option. And that's basically where you can have a one-on-one session with a teacher to really work on your personal English without other students. So you can focus exactly on what you want to focus on, and probably make a bit faster progress. There are benefits and disadvantages to both, so take your pick and do go and check those out. If you have any questions about anything, you can feel free to write to us using the messaging feature, and you'll find that also on the Verbling teacher page. So let's say hi and see who we've got so far. We're going to be talking about thought questions, basically questions that make you think a little bit, which I'm a big fan of because they help expand your English. All right. Hello to Fernelis.
Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Can you hear me well?
I can hear you pretty well. It could be a little bit louder if you can get your microphone any louder.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can, that's great. So Fernelis, tell me about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Dominican Republic, and I've been studying English and I want to improve my pronunciation and my accent.
All right, well that's a great goal. I missed a little bit of that, Fernelis, because it's sort of cut out. You said you've been studying English for maybe how long or where? How long have you been studying for? No, he's muted himself. Are you still there, Fernelis? All right, come back to us in a moment. I'll say hi to the other students. Maryam, how are you? Long time no see. Are you there? Oh no, can you guys hear me? Raphael, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well it's not me then. Well, we hope not. Your mic is not working, Maryam. Okay, well it's going to be interesting. See if you can get it going. Otherwise we're not going to be able to talk to you, which is going to be a big shame. Alright, so Raphael, how are you doing? I didn't ask you anything exciting in our last class, so let me see. What is your favourite colour? It's not very exciting, is it?
Green, I think.
Green, me too. What's your favourite colour, green?
Some people say it's color of hope. I don't know, it represents hope, right?
I don't know, I didn't know that, but that's a nice thought, yeah. Okay, well there you go. We now know each other's favourite colours. It's great to know that about you, Raphael. Welcome to the class. Let's see if Jose is there. Jose, I missed you in the last class. Are you able to talk to us now?
Me?
Jose.
Hello? It's for me.
Well, I was talking to you before, Fernellis, and then you disappeared, and maybe it's your connection's not too good. It seems like Jose's not able to talk either, and neither's Maryam. So it's going to be like a class between us three. Oh, Karko's just arrived. Hello, Karko.
Hello, Amy.
Oh, that's a relief. We're having
Can
microphone
you
problems
hear?
with some of
Can
our
you?
students. Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Hello, nice to see you again.
Okay, it's great to see you. Karko, tell me, what is your favorite color? I just asked Raphael this.
Color.
Yeah.
I I like very much blue,
Why?
white and blue. The two
Mm-hmm.
colors I I most like.
Mm-hmm. Any
Um,
particular reason?
no, I don't know if I was created using more frequently blue, uh, or if it's my own characteristic, my own, um, could I say, uh, my own favorite color because natural tendency of mine. I don't know. I have no explanation.
That's okay. You don't need an explanation, Karko. You can just say it's my favorite because it's my favorite. That's a fair enough answer.
Okay.
All right, so
It's my favorite color because I think it fits to me better than other colors.
mm, okay, very good. That's a nice point. It fits you better. Okay, interesting. Um, all right, we're going to hope that Maryam is able to join us. At least three of us are able to speak, and we're also going to hope that Jose gets to talk. But guys, what I'm going to do is send you to the page. It's called thoughtquestions.com. Have a look at it in the chat box. I'll share my screen so that we can see what questions we're asking each other. And if you have a look at it, I'm just going to scroll up and down a little bit. You can see that there's actually 1,362 questions so far. I don't think we're going to have time to do all of them today. But there are a lot of good questions with some nice pictures. I just like the way this website is done. So you can basically scroll to whatever you like. It goes, you can go back and back and back. As you get to the bottom of the page, you click previous or next. So what we might do is have a look at the pages together and choose a question on this page that you would like to ask and choose somebody that you would like to answer. We'll start off with that. And if we come across any words that we don't understand, we'll talk about them. The point is not to give me a very, very profound answer, guys. The point is to practice your English. So you can even make something up, all right? There's no test that's going to tell me if you're lying or not. So use your best English, and we'll just have a bit of fun today practicing with these questions. I'll just say hello to Luigi. So have a look at the questions, guys. Hi, Luigi. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Luigi?
Oh, I'm from Brazil.
All right, great. We've got two Brazilians now, I believe. I don't know where Jose's from. Kaka, are you from Brazil as well?
Yes, teacher.
That's
I am
right. So you're
I'm
free.
from Brazil. I live in Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, right. I thought you were. Okay, well, there we go. Three Brazilians. And Jose, you have problems with your mic. You can only watch. All right, Jose, well, if you feel the need that you would like to answer any of the questions, then you can type your answer into the chat box and we'll read them out for you, okay? And hello to Alejandro. How are you today? You there, Alejandro? Okay. Well, Alejandro, I'm welcoming you officially to the class, and hopefully we'll get to speak to you a bit later. So, first up is Fernellis, because you were here first. I would like you to just take a look at the questions on this page and choose one that you're going to ask somebody, okay? So just have a look through. We've got some interesting ones. Which one would you like to ask, and who would you like to ask it to, Fernellis? Okay, I'm having a problem hearing you. Could you repeat that? We've got your connections cutting out a little bit. Are you there still? Yep. All right, and who do you want to ask that to, Fernellis? No, that's all right. I heard you, and you need to choose a student to answer the question. Who do you want to answer? No? All right, let me explain it again, guys. What we're going to do is take it in turns to choose a question from the page, and you're going to ask that question to somebody. You can choose. Then the person who answers the question will have a turn to ask, and we'll go around the class asking and answering. So thank you for beginning. Fernellis, I'm not sure if you can hear me properly, so I'm going to get Luigi to answer that question, if you wouldn't mind, please, Luigi. Is there anything?
Something I don't care about.
Yeah.
So it may be a little rude to say that, but I don't care about religion.
Okay.
I'm an
An atheist.
Also politics. Atheist? How do you say?
Atheist.
Atheist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Good answer. And you also don't care about politics?
Yeah.
All right. So you are the type of person who does not vote when it comes to voting election day.
No, I rather not to opinion about that. I don't understand very well about politics, so I don't talk about it.
That's a very good answer. I think that's sensible. If you don't understand it, then there's not much point in participating. All right, very interesting. You don't care about religion because you're an atheist. Fair enough. Okay, Luigi, it's your turn. You can choose another question from this page and ask somebody.
Okay. So that's good. About the song, you can go down.
This one.
Yep, this one. So,
okay.
What song were you of good times from your teenage years? I can ask, let's say, Raphael. If he is there.
Are you there, Raphael?
Yes, I'm there,
so.
but I'm thinking. It was a long time ago. I don't remember. Let me see.
I was thinking you didn't have any good times in your teenage years.
Kind of, but let me see. Well. Oh my God.
No? Maybe change it to what kind of music or what bands did you listen to, Raphael? It doesn't necessarily have to be a song.
No, it's funny because there really was some music, some specific music that came up to my mind. You know, I remember some some periods of my childhood, and not with my childhood, when I was younger. Uh, I listened a lot of Nirvana and
Mhm.
um, Pearl Jam as well.
Oh, nice
Uh,
choices. Okay.
so
I like your jam.
uh, well, even Flow from Pearl Jam, it was a great song.
Okay, very cool. A good answer. Thank you, Raphael. All right, which question would you like to ask? Have a look at the page and let me know what number or what question.
Uh, I'd like to ask Kako, what is one mistake most people make at least once?
Are you there, Kako?
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
Are you thinking?
Yes. What's one mistake most people make at least once? There are many mistakes that people, including myself, make at least once. For example, um, to um, more frequently are uh, language mistakes when we are speaking uh, even our own native language. It's common to make mistakes, not only once but frequently.
Very appropriate example. Thank you, Kako. Are you talking about grammar and vocabulary mistakes or putting your foot in it?
Grammar mistakes,
Okay.
teacher. Yeah.
Raphael thinks these questions are too difficult. You know me by now, Raphael. I always have difficult questions. All right. Thank you, Kako. Kako, it's your turn to choose. I'll make it easier on you guys in a moment, but I'll give Kako a chance. Kako, you choose a question from here and choose somebody to ask.
Maryam, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, my question is for you. What's something you don't care about, even though lots of people do seem to care about it?
Um, uh, that's a difficult question, but I think it's how uh, mm, what people would think if I dress or do something that they won't like, perhaps.
Oh, good answer, Maryam. So you don't actually care what people think? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, most especially when people just like to do lots of negative feedback to you.
Yeah. Oh, tell me about that.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, long time no see too.
Oh, it's good that we can talk to you. You sorted out your microphone. Great news.
Yes, of course, and I'm back in Berlin again.
Yay! All right, well, guys, I'll try and make it a little bit easier on you because, as Raphael pointed out, I do like difficult questions. What we're going to do is I'm going to change the page, okay? So if you're following in your own window, click previous, and we've got question 1355 down. What I would like you to do is I'm going to read out the questions on this page, and you guys can choose which question you want to answer, okay? Because some of you might have something to say about one and not the other. So first of all, I'm going to get somebody to read out all the questions on this page, and that's going to be Maryam, since we just said hi. Maryam, if you could read out what you can see on the screen, please.
Yes. When did you last judge someone who you didn't even know?
Okay, that's one of the options. Next one.
There will always be someone in my life who interrogation.
Yep, question mark. Dot, dot, dot. This one?
When did you last laugh so much it hurt?
This one?
What do you most regret never telling someone?
Good. This one?
Who in your life do you wish you had met sooner?
This one?
If you woke up tomorrow with no fear, what would you do first?
And this one.
What's something that always leaves you wanting more?
Beautiful reading. Thank you, Maryam. All right, so your task, guys, now is to choose a question from the ones we've just read on this page and answer it for me. So, I'll ask Raphael first. Raphael, can you answer one of those questions? Let me know which one it is.
If you woke up tomorrow with no fear, what would you do first?
Okay, tell us.
I've always wanted to jump off a plane with the parachutes. I think I would like to do this. Skydiving, yes, yes.
Really? You know, you should come to New Zealand. We're a famous skydiving location. Did you know that?
No. Really?
Yeah. New Zealand's actually really good for all of those kind of outdoor sports because it's not too expensive, and there's so much diversity in this country with regard to outdoor stuff. So it's a good place to come if you like that kind of thing. Why does skydiving appeal to you, Raphael?
Several people say there's a sense of freedom in which you jump off a plane and there is nothing holding you. Because I don't know, it's something. There's something in my mind that trying to be out of control. You know, there's a sense of out of control, sense of freedom. There's a sense of I'd like to be an astronaut. If I have I had opportunity to change my career, I think I'd like to be an astronaut, living without gravity. So I think I would like to jump off a plane just to see what it is. I think.
All right, very cool answer. Thank you. Personally, I think I'd be too scared, but then again, it does say with no fear, so yeah, that's a really good answer. Okay, Kako, choose one of the questions and answer it for me. Which one are you going to choose?
Teacher, I'm not remembering the question.
So, Kako, the best thing,
Sorry.
if I give you the link and you can load it up in your own page, then you can scroll up and down to your heart's content and choose the question, okay? I'll come back to you in a moment and I'll ask Maryam. Maryam, do you have one that you could answer?
Now, let me see. That one. Wow.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, for some kind for something that happened to me recently, I would have really loved to tell someone that I love him very, very much. I had a farmer crush, and very bad things happened, and my relationship with him ended being very bad.
Oh, Maryam, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it
You know,
happens.
yeah, and I'm sure that like this type of thing has happened to all of us. Sometimes you wish you'd said something that you didn't, and then something else happens and you can't change anything. But I guess it's sort of like a reminder to just every day that you are happy and alive, tell people that you love them and don't waste the chance. I think that's a very good reminder. Thank you, Maryam.
Yes.
Karka, are you ready?
Okay, teacher. That question about music,
Music from the last page or from this
I
page?
think it was yeah.
The one that Raphael answered. So which music reminds you of your teenage
What
years?
something that always leaves you want? No, it's not that.
It's this one.
What song reminds you of good times from your teenage years? Um, Queen's music, Bohemian Rhapsody, and
Mhm.
Pink Floyd's "Wish You Were Here" are are two two um, are two of my my teenage are two of the songs that I heard a lot when I was a youngster, and they reminds me this time very much. I am I am very missed of that time. Missed, teacher.
I miss that time very
Remind
much.
I missed that time very much.
Mhm. You can also say that you're nostalgic about it, Kako.
Can you
Have you come
repeat,
across that
teacher?
before? Yeah, I've typed it into the chat box. You can say I'm nostalgic
Ah,
about it.
okay. I'm
Yeah?
nostalgic very much about it. I feel very nostalgic.
Very good.
Yeah.
And why? Can you tell us a particular experience or the reason? Why are you so nostalgic? Was it a really enjoyable time of your life?
It reminds me a time of an idealistic life, tranquil. Um, it reminds me, my friends, of that time. Um, the visit to the parks and listening to this kind of music.
All right, so I think music is quite powerful in that way. Sometimes, I just hear a song randomly, and it really takes me back somewhere. So I totally understand what you mean, Kako. All right, so we're gonna go to the following page. So we've passed this page, guys, and we're gonna go to the next page and do the same thing. And this time, Kako, I'd like you to read out the choices. So can you see what we've got on the screen? You still there, Kako?
What's one thing you do as often as possible to feel alive?
Great.
I
All right, so yes?
It's to write, teacher, or to answer aloud.
Well, I'm going to change the game again for this page, and I'm going to give you guys the option of answering. So I'm just going to ask who wants to answer this question. I think this is a good one. Does anyone feel they want to answer this?
I will write here.
You can just speak, Kako. You don't need to write. What is
Okay,
one thing you do?
teacher. Okay. Reading a good book is something that I do as often as possible, and it makes me feel alive and very, very awarded, very
Very
rewarded,
rewarded. Yeah.
rewarded.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Why? Why do you think reading makes you feel like that? I have to agree completely, Kako, but why?
there is a sentence that says, uh, "Who reads travels."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then reading uh, um, makes possible to me, besides learning a lot about the characters, about kinds of human beings, about life, about other people's experiences. Besides of that all, it's a nice a nice way to 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 pass time, to to have my hours of leisure, time for leisure.
That's an excellent answer, Kako. Thank you. And we say besides all that, okay? All right, Maryam and Raphael, either of you want to answer this one, or we're going on to the next one?
Well, I can answer. I'd like to go out to see the mountains at the top of my city. It is a wonderful view and fresh air comes. I like it.
Oh, that sounds really nice, Maryam. How far is it to get to the mountains?
Around 40 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad. And can you see the city? I'm guessing you can.
Yes, I can see the entire city.
Wow, that does sound cool. Okay, I would definitely do that. There's actually a place in my city that I occasionally do that too, and it's a view all around of the sea, which I love. So, good answer. Okay, next question. What is something you were tired of seeing online? Who wants to answer this one?
My bank accounts. There is always some missing zeros.
Ah, that's a very good answer, Raphael. I would not have expected that one, but very good. But overall, do you do online banking, like with all of your banking, or do you still go to the bank sometimes?
I hate going to the bank. I hate queues. I can't stand them. I I like to use my. Honestly, I don't use the neither the bank, neither online banking nor going to the bank. I don't have a great relationship with my bank. Besides, I don't like them very much. I just use my credit card. Everything I have to solve, I solve by using telephone.
Mhm.
Uh, just the basic. I don't like them so much, and I think they don't like me as well. So
It's a mutual dislike.
yes,
Okay. Very good answer. I have to say, I agree with you. Although I have to say, online banking is a lot better than going to the bank because I hate queues as well. And oh, I always forget something or don't have the right stuff. I love online banking, so agreed. Okay, anyone else want to answer this one? Nope. Next one it is. Mariam, can you read this out for me, please?
Okay. In one word, what's standing between you and your biggest goal?
Okay, who wants to answer this? It's only one word, guys.
It could be uh, lots of effort.
Effort. That's a good one. But what is your biggest goal? You need to know what your biggest goal is, right, to answer this. What's your biggest goal, Maryam?
Okay, for this year is just finishing some kind of electronic development I'm doing. So,
Wow.
yes.
And it's taking you a lot of effort.
Yes, it is very difficult.
Mhm. All right, well, keep going. I mean, absolutely, effort is always involved, but I'm sure that if you finally do achieve it, it will feel amazing because of all the effort you've put in.
Right.
Good answer. Okay, Kako, do you want to answer this one or not?
In one word, what's standing between you and your biggest goal? I have some I have a lot of goals, but here I have one of the main of them that is to become fluent in English. It's a big goal, but
Very good goal to have.
what is standing between me and that goal is the is my own it depends on myself, the limits that I put to me, the boundary, my natural boundaries, and my natural uh, uh, capacity to overcome my boundaries.
All right, so I'm going to put self-limitation, Kako.
Yeah, my own capacity to overcome my limitations.
Very nicely put. Thank you. All right, next question. Raphael, can you read this one, please?
What was your favorite toy when you were a child?
All right, anyone want to answer?
When I was 3 years old, actually was my 3-year birthday. My uncle gave me a little robot. Uh, well, it by then it just made simple things. It just walk, some blinking lights, and some noise. Well, with 3 years old, it's everything a child wants: something which makes noise and blinks. And it was a great toy, but unfortunately, I had a cousin, and a 3-year-old cousin is not the kind of people who really like your toys. So it's broken my. Unfortunately, he broken my little robots, and I cried a lot after that. But I overcame the situation, and I tried to fix the robots, but I didn't know how to. It's a kind of funny because my mom always complained to me, Raphael, what are you doing? Mom, I'm trying to fix it, my broken robots. But I didn't know how to fix it, and by the end, I finished broken my my little robots, and it was okay because I learned a little a little bit about mechanics and something like that. And I don't know. I think I started my career since then, just with 3 years old. It was fun. It was a life experience since then.
All right, that's an excellent story. I love it. You started your career because your cousin broke your little rabbit.
No, rabbit. It's a robot. Sorry,
Ah, a what?
robot. A robot which walks and Make some noise. Bam, 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 bam. Just
A robot.
a robot. Yes, sorry, a
A
robot.
robot. I thought you were saying rabbit all the way through there. A
Oh,
robot.
sorry.
That's all right. Okay, that makes more sense for the mechanics. Oh, this has happened to us all, I'm sure. Somebody's broken or destroyed our favorite thing. Kako or Maryam, would you like to answer this one? No? All right. No one can top your story, Raphael. Okay. Kako, can you read this one, please?
What's one mistake you will never make again?
Thank you. Who would like to answer?
I
Okay.
will never smoke again like I have already smoken. Smoking.
Smoking. So I will never smoke again like you used to smoke?
Yeah, I will never smoke again. I will never smoke again like I used to smoke when I was a teenager.
Glad to hear that, Kako. And why not? Why did you give up?
Because I am conscious of the dangers to my health that cigarettes can provoke.
And why do you think you smoked in the first place, Kako?
When I was 13, I think.
All right. And why? Why did you start smoking?
Because it was fashion to smoke.
Fashionable.
Because fashionable smoking. It was a way of a person feel themselves an adult, like an adult. It was an illusion. It was an illusion.
Yeah, of course. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Kako. I'm sure this has happened to many, many, many people. Would either of the other two of you like to answer this question? No? Okay, next one. Maryam, could you read this, please?
If you could ask one person just one question and they would answer honestly, what would you ask and who would you ask?
Great.
That's coming back to my recent problem with that guy, so
Okay.
yeah, so I would just ask about the origin of the cause that of the cause of so many problems.
All right. And what do you think his answer would be? Do you have any idea?
No idea, really.
All right. I think there's some situations in life that absolutely baffle us. Sounds like that's one of them, Maryam.
How would you say when a situation just comes out of the blue or very surprising that you really did not expect?
So just unexpected.
Okay.
An unexpected situation? Is that what you mean?
Yes. There are other ways to say it too.
Yes, so it depends, I guess. It depends sort of what else you want to, what other kind of meanings you want to come across. Maybe sudden or unanticipated. Um, do you want to give the idea that it was bad or good or unplanned, maybe?
For example, for the both, good and bad.
Both. Maybe you could also say unlikely, or they all sort of are quite neutral, really. Just that something wasn't expected. Any of those what you're looking for? Not really? Sudden, possibly?
Well, more or less, but not really. I just thought there are other ways to say it, like some kind of expression.
Okay, rather than synonyms. Well, out of the blue is probably the most common one, and you mentioned that already. Nothing else springs to mind, really, Maryam. That's really, really common.
Okay. No, anyway, thanks.
No worries. Is anyone else up for answering this one? No? Everybody else doesn't need to ask anybody anything. Very good. Okay, so Raphael, could you read this one, please?
If you could make a 10-second speech to the entire world, what would you say?
Interesting question. All right, who wants to have a go at answering this? They may not listen to you, of course. But is there something you would like to tell the whole world? You could just post it on Facebook.
In 10 seconds.
In 10 seconds, yeah. Any ideas? Anybody got any ideas?
I would say to me, do what you believe in. I would say to the religious people, be in your life what you preach, as well as you pray. I would say to the politician, being as good
10 seconds, Caco.
as you seem to be before an election.
I think you've gone over your 10 seconds, Kako, but nice points. And what you could do actually is record that and then just speed it up so that it fits into 10 seconds. All right, let's go to the next page and see what questions you've got. A few more minutes left. So, going back one more. Okay, this is for Kako to read, please.
What would you do differently if you got the chance to relive the past 5 years of your life?
Who would like to answer? Anybody?
What would you do differently if you got the chance to relive the past 5 years of your life?
Maybe you wouldn't
José, can you hear me?
Jose's microphone is not working today, Kako, so he's just listening. But Jose, why not type an answer for us into the chat box if you want, because it would be interesting to hear what you say. Let's see what Maryam has to say. Maryam, would you do anything differently?
Well, just being more. Well, the only thing I will change is to be. Maybe I would have liked to be more. More honest with people when I was trying to say all what I thought about them.
All right. To say what you thought about them or everything you thought about them.
Yeah.
Good answer. Anybody else want to answer that? Nope. Next one. Raphael. Read it, please.
What will you never allow someone else to do to you?
Anyone want to answer this? I'm going to add a twist to this. Okay, you can either answer that question or you can answer the following. What will you never allow someone else to do for you? So either to you or for you. Is there anything that you just want to do yourself? Nobody else?
I think to you is something that someone do
Does?
In favor of me. And for no. To me, for example, if I give you a flower, I am doing something to you. If you are in a difficult situation and I offer myself to do something in your place, I am doing it for you.
The second one of those explanations, Kako, was absolutely correct. The first one was a little bit wobbly. If someone does something to you, it usually means that it's something bad, right? So maybe they will rob you or hit you, or it has a negative connotation. You can kind of see that by the picture, right? That guy's looking a bit wary, maybe angry, maybe afraid. So if you allow someone else to do something to you, maybe that's manipulate you, or it will have a negative connotation. Okay, so that's a good clarification there of those prepositions which make all the difference. To do something for somebody else, yes, it means in their place, or it could mean some kind of an action on their behalf, like a gift or something. Do you have a question,
Okay,
Kako?
teacher. Okay, thank you.
No worries. Okay, so anyone want to answer this, or are we going to move on? It's quite a hard one, hey? All right, let's finish off with this one. Kako, could you read this for us, please?
What's something positive you try to keep in mind when negativity surrounds you?
Okay, anyone want to answer this one?
I try to reinforce in my brain my self-esteem. I try to say myself that I am capable, that I am able to win, to achieve my best results.
That's great, Kako. I'm glad to hear that. So you sort of try to talk to yourself in a positive way. Is that right?
Yeah, yes, teacher. I try to keep myself calm.
Mm-hmm.
Don't allow myself to be defeated by the anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And
Excellent.
behaving, I try to behave in a tranquil way.
Well, they sound like great ways of keeping positive. Maryam, what do you try and do usually?
Uh, I remember just a phrase that is common in my country that says, well, there's any solution for any kind of problem you have except for death.
Okay, that's
So
very
I
cool to remember.
Yes, I think that maybe it's important not to get to carry to be uh, overly worried about one's problems.
Yeah, absolutely. I really like that. And there's a solution to basically every problem in life except for death. Well, that's inspiring because yeah, it's kind of keeps you going. Okay,
Yeah.
Raphael, what's your perspective?
There is a famous quote here: "There's nothing bad enough that cannot be worse." So I don't know. There's just kidding. There's always tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you have problems today, if your day was bad, you have uh, just go to sleep. Try to relax and prepare for the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that the day following can be better, but we need to keep hoping. Life is difficult, but we need to hang in there to work for the better future. I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's part of human process. We must keep the fire burning. We must keep our hopes of a better tomorrow, regardless of what can appear in the middle of the way.
yes, and
It's
put lots of
part of
green
human
stuff
nature.
around. Yes, keep up your hope. I agree. Very good points, everybody. That's a very nice, positive way to finish the class. And well done for some really good speaking, some really good ideas because um, they were difficult questions, but you've really worked your English out well today, guys. So just don't forget to have a look at the chat box. There's comments from me all the way through about what you've been saying. Some excellent sentences from all of you today. So have a great evening, everybody. I hope you have a relaxing evening after working so hard, and I also hope to see you all again soon.
Thank you, Amy.
Take care. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amy.
Bye.
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 Bye.